And welcome back to the episode of the Revolutionary Girl Utena. Last time we had, I guess, another back-to-back series episode, one with Sayonji being taken out of the picture pretty much by Toga. Next one is not Sayonji, Toga using Nanami, manipulating Nanami into confirming that the power of Dios can be summoned by Utena, and then now the full main brunt of the plan that Toga has, I guess, is being performed. Something about him having the power of Dios for himself. Either that could mean that he is trying to intercept it from Utena when she calls it, or that means now that he actually has witnessed the power of Dios actually existing, he's willing to fight Utena and win Antwi back. And then he himself thinks he can summon the power of Dios, I guess. But I guess that's BC. So I guess with that said, let us begin. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ba 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 ba. Papa sun above never again, ever fall in love again. Yeah. Okay, that's a weird line. Oh, it starts to feel me. Yeah, no, it's okay. Don't quite get the lyrics, but ba, ba, ba. Okay. I wouldn't call that a genius idea. I'd call that a good idea. It's 2 different lunchbooks. Good enough. Hey, don't badmouth bread. So that could be filled bread. Could be very good. Could be a sweet rice bean bread. Well, sweet red bean bread. Gracefully cruel, the one who picks up the flower. The one who picks up the Oh. Plucking flowers. Sex. Sayonji being a playboy. Maybe. Don't rub your fucking face into the lunch. Okay. Street tower traditional Japanese lunch. It's full of okay. Soba. Okay. Eaten. Well, Takoyaki and soba isn't bad. Oh, we already ate them. Wait, Toga's pants aren't fucking color coded. It's just white. Okay, pretentious bitch. Okay. Stomach boobs. Had to make everything seem. What? Are you getting entranced by him? The fuck was that? Effect. Eat! God damn it. But don't. But isn't a bit suspicious of how he keeps talking about being your prince and how a prince should be way too much? Like, yeah, it's way too much. That's just that, for my feeling, it's suspicious. Standing. Okay, yeah. Blue. A balloon of each color. Hmm. Like a pet. Nah. Like entertainment. Oh, object. Okay, well, what were you timing? What? What's with all these balloons? Balloon popped. Right. Talking. Hmm. Okay. Should be kind of easy. So, what is the exact? What is her existence? Tender roses. Okay, literally like a princess trapped into in a tower. That's cruel. Yes. Well, I wouldn't call her ordinary. But I wouldn't call her an object either. Or just one concept. Definitely not ordinary. None of you are. And she treats that as an order. Fucking hell. Really planting the goddamn concept of him being her goddamn prince. Think about it. Be rational. Or be fucking rational. Kind. That's kind of vague. Well, if you meet a prince, that's most likely it's when somebody's crying. Yes. Where the fuck's your proof? What? No, what the? And he doesn't do it. Where proof? We play into it. Is it that he doesn't know that how exactly the kiss went? He just kind of has hand movements and such. Doing all that in the end just sure. Dun, 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 dun. Well, if you didn't have that, nothing like this would have happened. It's just, wasn't it just yakisoba? No, takoyaki since the other three got eaten already. If that's what you order. Finally speaking. Finally speaking her actual mind. Well, I wouldn't say anyone. There are some people who would just dismiss her because of her appearance. Yes, thing. What would you consider regular? Like, I'm pretty sure she can never be regular. Okay. Hmm. Paralleling how the sun doesn't have free will. So, I guess it's to be seen. It would be very interesting to see Utena actually lose this one, since that could lead to a lot of interesting development, but don't know if the show has the balls to do that. There's a lot of shows just don't. They either overdo it um with the main characters just losing over and over again, or them just only winning. And yeah, could be one of those situations. Hello. Yes. Yes. Weird ass smiles, but sure. Not sure you quite taking this seriously, are you? Yep. Call upon the power of God. Okay. Yeah, intentionally missed. He wants you to call it. How the fuck did you pick your sword up? Okay, there it is. Epilepsy. The mind games are catching up. It's just a rose, Utena. You're not actually stabbing him. Just a rose. That's not how it works. I don't think that's how you slash. Okay, so they have the balls to make Utena lose. I guess it does make sense. Well, I guess it doesn't really take balls. Well, depends on how it was aired, I guess, how they treat a show like type like this. Because I feel like a lot of like long running shows do have like a problem with trying to change up the status quotes. She has to say yes to that. Is Alfie supposed to be just a reflection of what's the person, whoever the fiance's most inner wishes? Does that mean that Tina wants to be normal? No, maybe. Or maybe she just wants to save Alfie. And then thus becoming the prince. A prince. Maybe. Then again, we still don't know anything about her existence. The only thing we know, Rose Maiden. Okay. So we just have just three very much status quo, well, I guess two very much status quo changing episodes. And then one build up. Okay. Not bad. We're getting into the actual meat of it. Like 1/3 through the show, or 1/4. Which I guess is fair. Hmm. What the? Okay, she fully gave up on. That looks weird on her. Also, the blade is different. Friendships. I guess it's an acknowledgement that whatever Hime was doing was all Utena's wish to be a prince. Maybe that's what the next episode is about? No idea. Yeah, okay, so we now have the accumulation of everything that Toga has been doing since the start of the show. And yeah, I think the biggest question is, what is Anthe? Or yeah, what is she? Like we call her the Rose Bride, but does that actually entail? What type of power? Is she even human, or is she a magical creature? Since we do have two fairies that do literally look like humans, pretty much two shadows of fairies we've seen, or at least claim to be fairies, that pretty much look like humans. Is she also just a queen fairy? Yeah, I think the biggest question is, what is Anthe? And for the rest, we can maybe piece together. But we haven't really have much answered that question yet. So maybe next episode is that, since it does look like if we are diving into what exactly Anthe is, what her actual personal feelings or needs are, or what desires are. So yeah. For the rest, this episode is not much else to say. Again, it's this episode I feel like it's just accumulation of whatever Toga has been doing the whole time. And we're just getting the climax of this, which the climax is almost never something to talk about. At least the action climax, always what happens before and what happens after. So, I guess to be seen. So I guess that's it. That'll be an episode of the Revolutionary Girl Utena, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.
And here are the people who decided to sell out their souls. Welcome to hell.